Wednesday. I haven't gotten ready yet because my plan was I wasn't going to get my shower and get myself fixed up today until I had all my housework done. Because I've been running the last 2 days, so I wanted to just get all my housework done today in one day. All the dusting and get the floors done and wash all the bed stuff and clean the bathrooms. And I strip my bed, and once a month I'll wash everything on the bed. Like I wash my sheets every week, but once a month I'll do the mattress pad, all the blankets, the duvet cover, everything. So I get up this morning, 7 o'clock, have the dog out, and while I was making my hot tea, I stripped the bed. I go to put my laundry, my mattress pad, and my fitted sheets in the laundry. And I realize I have enough laundry detergent left to do 2 loads, which isn't even enough to do everything on my bed, or let alone my breakfast laundry. That really irritates me when I don't plan far enough ahead to make sure that I have laundry detergent for a whole week when I'm doing my grocery list. I'm sure y'all do the same thing too, but yeah. So now, I'm going to eat my breakfast, my last yogurt. So that needs to go on my grocery list before I forget, with some granola on it. And then I'm going to have to get my shower, get cleaned up, and run to the store for one thing, laundry detergent. Because I'm not doing my big grocery shopping today. I was planning to get my work done. I'm not going to, because I have a meal planned for next week, so I'm not prepared to do a full grocery shopping today. So that's what I'm going to do. And then we're just hanging around the house today, and like I said, doing the cleaning and the laundry. I'm roasting a chicken for dinner tonight with some mashed potatoes and some gravy, pretty heavy meal. It's not real hot out today, so I don't mind running my oven all day. In fact, I have the windows open. The humidity finally broke here. We had some storms that came through yesterday. So then last night, like around 8 o'clock I think it was, they cleared off again, and I was able to open all my windows. Got up this morning to get Mike ready for work, and it was 56 degrees outside. And we slept with the windows open all night, but it did get a little chilly. And even sitting here, I'm a little chilly because the big sliding glass door right behind the camera is open. And I'm like, oh my Lord, it's a little chilly in here. But it's nice being able to turn the air conditioner off, open the windows, air the house out. Because the last 2 nights, you saw my meal from Monday. I grilled that shrimp in the house, and when the windows are all closed up and you use that grill pan, it does make a smoke on the inside of the house, which dissipates pretty quick, but you're left with that grill smell in the house. Well, then last night, I didn't film yesterday because I literally didn't do anything worth filming, but last night's dinner, I made steak kebabs, mushrooms and red pepper, and baked potatoes, and I used that grill pan again to do my steak kebabs in the house. So again, with the grill smell, and it took a little longer for the steak to cook than the shrimp, obviously, so then I had even more smoke and smell in the house. So it was really nice to open the windows and get the place aired out. So we have a cross breeze because I got windows open both directions. So I'm done rambling now for a minute. I'm going to eat my yogurt, and we're going to do a little bit of cleaning before I get my shower. See, I like to get my cleaning done before I get a shower, but no, Michelle, you messed this one up. So I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning because I still have enough laundry detergent to do a second load. I'll at least get that run through, get some cleaning done. Then we're going to get a shower and run to the store for one thing. Okay, so I thought I'd give you a follow-up on my CT scan from Monday. If you're somewhat new to my channel, I have had a number of health issues recently. One of them being I have a nodule in one of my lungs.
And we're trying to just keep an eye on that right now to see if it is growing or changing. So I had the initial scan Christmas Eve, and this nodule was measuring 8 millimeters. We wanted to wait 6 months, so I went back Monday for another scan, and then I went yesterday to the doctor to find out the results. So he pulled the report up because he had just gotten it that morning because it was done the day before, and here in the United States when something is done at the hospital, like the reports are read by a doctor, but then they are sent, the transcription is not done in-house. You have people around here that will go to school for medical transcribing, and then they'll work from home transcribing the doctor's notes. So he had just gotten the report yesterday morning, and he's reading it, and he said it didn't make any sense because the initial report, like I said, was an 8 millimeter nodule. This report from Monday's scan says nodule is a well-defined 11 millimeters with no changes. So he was confused as to, okay, did it grow but hasn't changed as far as like texture, shape, anything like that, or was one of the reports wrong? Was it originally 11 millimeters, oh my Lord, and it stayed the same, or was it originally 8 and it's still supposed to be 8? In other words, did the transcriptionist make a typo? Well, he couldn't get a hold of anybody to clarify it while I was in the office, so at this point, we have no idea. And he says if it wouldn't be for the amount of radiation that I'm given during one of these scans, he would just send me for another one just to verify. But he'd want to wait. He wants to wait because he just doesn't want me getting more radiation than what is necessary. So at this point, I know nothing. If the nodule is growing, then they're going to have to go biopsy it and think about taking it out. If it's not growing, we're just going to go with a CT scan once a year, just to keep an eye on it. So that's where I'm at with the nodule in my lung. And again, I have no like risk factors to put me at any kind of risk for lung disease. I've never smoked, not even once. I've never worked a job where I was around hazardous chemicals that I was breathing in. I have no allergies. I have no asthma. So I had pneumonia once when I was 4. It was very severe, but that's the only time I've ever had pneumonia. I've had bronchitis periodically, but nothing that would make significant scar tissue in my lungs. So, not quite sure where this nodule came from or what it's doing, or, yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm going back up to the doctor in July 7th, and hopefully he has some answers till then, and then we'll go from there. So that's where I'm at. So I think I'm going to go out with no makeup on. God help anyone who runs into me, and I really hope I see no one I know, because we're not doing the eyes today. So I'm going to run out and get some laundry detergent, and then it's back home to finish working. But at least I got my kitchen counters all cleaned off. I put antibacterial spray on everything, cleaned out my utensil holders, cleaned the face of the cabinet. So the kitchen's well underway, and some of the bed stuff is washed. I got a lot to do yet.
It figures as soon as I leave to go to the store, Mother Nature decides to unleash her fury. We're getting a heck of a rainstorm, and we're supposed to get thunder and lightning as well. So it looks like I'm going to be sitting in the car when I get to the store until this lets up a little bit. If I'm not supposed to do laundry today or something, is this a sign? Oy vey.
I think leftover spaghetti for lunch is the plan today. Okay, I'm starting to prep my chicken for dinner. So I've washed my chicken thoroughly on the inside and the outside. Took out the bag of organs on the inside. We don't eat those, so I threw them away. I shouldn't say that. My husband will eat the heart, but I'm not worried about it. Just I got rid of my organs. So now I am going to season my meat, and the way I do that is I have I think it was like 5 tablespoons of butter. It was over a half a stick that I've melted in the microwave. To that I'm going to add quite a bit of salt and pepper. And I'm going to add some poultry seasoning. This stuff is so fine, it never wants to come out right. And the spoon won't fit. Poultry seasoning is nothing but thyme, sage, pepper, and a little bit of nutmeg. So if you don't have it, you can make your own or use maybe just some of those ingredients. The key one is sage. It gives it such a nice earthy flavor. So I'm going to stir that up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the skin from the meat. Just run my fingers back through there and separate that membrane that's under the skin from the meat, as far back in as you can get it. And I'm going to pour this melted butter mixture under that skin all along the meat. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing and my hand's just not totally hiding everything. Alright. And then just massage that around. And that's going to soak down through all of your meat. And you can kind of see it gets like pillowy in there. So that's it. I got a little bit left here. Just rub around a little bit on the legs, on the top of the breast meat. Okay, let me wash my hands. I think I'm going to grab some chicken stock and pour in the bottom of that instead of using just plain water. So I'll be right. Okay, so now I'm just going to add some chicken stock right to my pan. This will make for some nice extra rich gravy. I think I'm just going to use the whole box. It's about 4 cups in one of these boxes. And this is like a 9-pound chicken. It is huge. Normally the roasters that I buy in the grocery store are about 6 pounds, but this one came in at 9. It's like a small turkey. So I'm going to put the lid on that, and I'm going to pop that in a 325-degree oven for about 4 hours. So I'll see you later. Okay, living room is all dusted. I got the bedroom dusted, the office dusted, all the bed stuff back on the bed. My towels are in the dryer, my dark clothes are in the washer. So I did everything except the floors and the bathrooms. I think I'll wait and do those tomorrow because now it's almost 4 o'clock and my husband's going to want some mashed potatoes with his chicken, so it's time to cut potatoes. one beautiful chicken. Now I'm going to drain that broth so I can make some gravy. Basic gravy. There's nothing but the broth from whatever you cooked and a flour and water mixture. Always use cold water. Hot water will clump. Broth on to a medium-low temperature. And slowly mix in your flour-water mixture until you have the desired consistency. Taste for seasoning. Definitely needs some salt, pepper. Okay, my potatoes are soft when I pierce them with a knife, so I'm going to get those drained and start mashing those. I have some peas hanging out back there that I just turned on, and they're frozen. When I cook my frozen vegetables, most of the vegetables that I make, I always season with salt, pepper, some butter, and a little bit of sugar. My gravy is done, just hanging out there. And my chicken is still hanging out here. I'm going to have Mike pick that apart when he gets home. And he is on his way, so I better start mashing these potatoes. In my mashed potatoes, I always add salt, pepper, and butter. And then I'm also going to add a can of evaporated milk as well. Make sure you get a leg out there for my boy. He wants chicken leg. Chicken Hawk wants a chicken leg. You need chicken leg? You want chicken leg? Having a little snack. Applesauce with some cinnamon sugar. Okay, so let's chat for a second. I'll tell you a little bit about my interests. So what you're looking at right now is an episode of Criminal Minds. Now, I've mentioned in the past I don't watch a ton of TV. And this isn't TV, this is actually a DVD that I have here. So I'm going to spin around and have you look at me. Just forgive what I look like because, yeah, I'm not looking the greatest right now. So don't look at me, just listen. So anyway, I thought I'd let you know my interest as far as what I watch on television because it's bizarre. My interests are just all over the place. As far as TV channels go, I mainly watch 3 different channels, and that is the Travel Channel, the Food Network, and HGTV, which is Home Garden Television.
Not sure if they're broadcast worldwide or just in the States or any of that. But if I'm going to watch television, that's normally what I watch. Now, I do have 3 different television series that I have the entire collection on DVD. And they're 3 completely different things. It depends on my mood as to what I watch. So, Criminal Minds is one of them. I have all 9 seasons. Season 10, I think, is still on TV right now, so that's not available on DVD yet, but as soon as it is, I will have it. So I don't watch it on television. I wait until it's on DVD, then I can watch it uninterrupted and don't have to miss an episode, because I kind of like the backstories on the characters just as much as I like the actual episode and what they're about. So again, Criminal Minds, one of my favorites. My number 2 is the Sex and the City series. I have the entire series plus the movies, both movies, on DVD. And that's what I watched when I was recovering from my surgery. Watched the whole series plus the movies while I was laying here not able to do anything. So again, totally different from Criminal Minds. I have Criminal Minds when I'm just feeling like I wanna. Even though I've watched them all and I know who the unsub is, it's an intellectual thing. Sex and the City when I need my girly drama. And my other favorite, this is the weird one, is the Brady Bunch. I have the entire series on DVD, plus A Very Brady Christmas, Brady Home Movies, Growing Up Brady, and I met Bobby Brady in person. So yeah, that's the weird one. That's probably the most odd fact about me when it comes to television. I love the Brady Bunch. So when I'm feeling nostalgic, I do a Brady Bunch marathon. So yeah, just thought I'd share that with you. So now y'all are really labeling me weird. Because who can have 3 different, completely different favorite television shows? Oh well, so I'm going to continue watching Criminal Minds. And I just think Agent David Rossi, I'll tell you what, he just does it for me. Shamar Moore obviously is super, super sexy, but for an older man that's like older than me, David Rossi is the man. So I'm going to sit here and drool, and then I'm going to go to bed. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.